What's going on, guys? Kivox and Meekachii here. This is our second take for this. So we already have two things here. Okay, first of all, we're doing TBR for March. I'm just going to jump right into it. We already opened up two things from the TBR jar. Okay, TBR jar, blah, blah, blah. So we do this every month. Okay, she didn't finish her last book, but she's DNFing it.
No.
Show the book. Show the book. Show the book. There we go. So we already got two. I'm going to tell you what they are. One of them I actually didn't finish opening, and the other one I did. Wait, I really hope I'm actually recording right now.
The phone
did
to
I?
me.
What's that from?
Right. Steven Universe.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a lot. February sucked for us as far as time. So we're going to do our February and March wrap up together in March at the end of the month. I also didn't finish a lot of reading because we took a week off for vacation and I couldn't read, and then it was a short month. So I have 2 books left.
See, I feel like that just sounds like excuses. I was just going for it. Like, why do we always need to give people excuses for stuff?
My TBR jar book for February, but one of my punishments is if I DNF a book from there, I have to pick a new one. So he chose...
It's not a punishment. It's a rule.
Okay, it's a rule.
Okay?
I'm sorry if you like this. I did not like it. He said a sarcastic remark of, oh, thank God we have all 3. They all came in a book box. I'm going to donate
This
them.
was in our previous video that we didn't actually, we messed up.
Don't care about this book.
One of the books.
One was Beach Read.
Beach Read, which apparently is a romance. Who is it by? It's by Henry.
I'm excited.
Their name is Henry?
That's their last name. I only put the last name.
Jeez. All right. Now the second one.
Then he chose this one. This is my March TBR jar book.
The Book of Speculation.
By who?
Swale.
I kind of remember what this book looks like. BRB.
You need to go as fast as possible.
Okay.
I'm very impressed at how fast that actually occurred.
So the first one, Beach Read, romance. It's actually relatively new. It came out in 2020. Not too bad.
That's like 8 years old at this point.
It's a romance. I don't really want to know. I think it's like
She ran down one flight of stairs and then ran back up.
I think it's like an enemies to lovers romance.
Why didn't you just read the synopsis?
You want me to? You're gonna hate it.
You literally just spent 30 seconds staring at the synopsis and wasting my time here.
It's a romance. It's like one person writes one type of
And now you're
story.
going to give me a crappy synopsis that isn't actually the right thing.
Augustus Everett is an acclaimed author of literary fiction. January Andrews.
Oh my God, kill me now. I don't want to hear this anymore.
Best-selling romance. And when she pens a happily ever after, he kills off his entire cast. They're polar
Please
opposites.
kill me off too while you're at it.
In fact, the only thing they have in common is that for the next 3 months, they're living in neighboring beach houses, broke and bogged down with writer's block. Then one hazy evening, one thing leads to another. They strike a deal designed to force them out of their creative ruts. So they have to trade genres and write each other's genres.
Oh my God, that sounds like so much fun.
This book, I don't know if I'm going to like.
Oh God, that looks scary.
I got it on Book Outlet a long time ago.
The Book Specialist? What is it?
The Book of Speculation.
Oh. I'll get that eventually. Ooh.
It's never been opened.
Ooh. It's weird because it's a Book Outlet book.
Simone Watson, a young librarian, lives alone in a house that is slowly crumbling toward the Long Island Sound. Her parents are long dead. Her mother, a circus mermaid, who made her living by holding her breath, drowned in the very water his house overlooks.
What are you so confused about?
I don't know. His younger sister, Enola.
She was a fake mermaid.
Oh, I think because I said Simone and it's Simon is a young librarian. I'm an idiot.
Simone.
So his younger sister, Enola, ran off to join the circus 6 years ago. One June day, an old book arrives on Simon's doorstep, fragile and water damaged. The book is a log from the owner of a traveling carnival in the 1700s who reports strange and magical things, including the drowning death of a circus mermaid. Since then, generations of mermaids in Simon's family have drowned, always on July 24th, which is only weeks away. His friend Alice looks on with alarm. Simon becomes increasingly worried about his sister. Could there be a curse on his family? Blah, blah, blah. Our book club book. You need to do the synopsis of that book because I don't know what it's about.
No, I was gonna tell you what book. Okay, book club book. That's the first one.
We're reading it's Shade Slinger by who?
Shade Slinger by Kyle Kieran.
Kieran.
Here you go. Here you go. Synopsis.
Corporate flame out. Ned dreams of leaving his world behind. So when Earthblood Online splashes into the VR MMO scene, he dives in and never looks back. His advantages are twofold: exclusive access to the game's 3-day head start period, and a ridiculously handsome talking axe named Frank, who has knowledge of the game's deepest secrets. If the magnificent Frank ever feels like sharing them. But those advantages also make Ned a target. Once the head start period ends, his fellow players will stop at nothing to rip that suave, violent, yet disarmingly charismatic axe right out of his hands. In 72 hours, the greatest manhunt in gaming history is about to begin. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So this is our book club book, which takes place on, what day is it, Meek?
March 27th, 2
27th.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
So it's not that long of a book. I have
You finished it already.
finished it, but it's really good. I like it. It's a lit RPG. Okay, obviously it takes place in a
Game.
in a MMO, VR MMO, a VR MMO. So they have like pods, I guess they go into type thing. It's not like you put on a headset and then lay down or whatever. And apparently you could just stay in the pod 24/7. Like
How?
use the bathroom in there,
Eat
in there somehow, but they don't acknowledge, and you could sleep in game as well.
It seems interesting. I don't think it'll be for everyone.
I don't think it'll be for everyone.
But if you like video games, or if you like RPGs or anything like that, then you should give it a shot with us.
Yeah, it definitely falls heavy on the RPG thing, but it's clearly a video game. You know what I mean? And it's not like a world-ending event story. It's more of like this character's challenges that he encounters, and so just if you're gonna read it with us, expect that type of story, not like, oh my god, the main character has to save the universe because this game or whatever. Speaking of which, in 2 weeks, from probably less than 2 weeks at this point when this video comes out, Andrew Rowe's coming out with his new book. I'm gonna read it this month. It's audiobook only.
Really?
Full cast. Kind of like I guess it's written in like chat format, like chat rooms and stuff like that. And it's about, actually, let me see what the name of it is. Death Game Quality Assurance.
Wait, so it's a standalone?
Yes.
Why am I not reading it?
I don't
How come
care.
she only shared that with you?
I don't care if you're going to read it or not. I'm going to read it. I'm telling you what I'm going to read. You have plenty of other books to read anyway.
You're supposed to love me.
So Andrew Rowe, Death Game Quality Assurance. I think it's a one shot, like the How to Kill a Demon King book that he wrote. It's like that style. And it's about basically, again, I think it's a VR MMO. But it's about the style of like Sword Art Online, where people get stuck in this game, and if they die in game, they die in real life. But it's about the development of how that game could be made, or is made, or got made. So it's about the, like, before the game, I guess, comes out, right?
Okay.
Quality assurance type thing, you know.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. It's a different take on that genre, you know, of thing. By the way, that is my favorite genre of anime.
I want to read that.
I found that.
How come you don't
Go
love me?
ahead. You can read. I'm just telling you
You're
what
supposed to share things with me.
what is this that I'm doing
If I
right
get
now?
excited about a book, I'm like, hey, Meek, read this with me. I'm
literally
so excited
this
for you.
morning.
You're like, this is what I'm reading.
This
Screw you. I don't
morning.
care what you want.
Oh, you're telling me all the things there that you're reading that I'm gonna read.
I want you to read one of them.
But okay, so my point. I'm reading this. You do whatever the hell you want. I don't have to tell you.
You're supposed to want to share
Oh my
things
God,
with me.
my life.
You're
Anyway.
supposed to be excited to share things with me.
Oh, Anyway, I'm excited about this, and I told you about this game this morning. I said this book, yes, about this game. I told you about this book this morning, and you were like, "Oh yeah," that was literally your reaction. I said, "Hey,
you weren't like, hey, it's something new, and we could read it together." Because even though you're behind on his other books, this has nothing to do with this. We can read it together.
How about you read his other books?
You're so mean to me.
Come on. You got to be kidding me, right? You're kidding me.
So.
She's not kidding.
One of the other books I was supposed to read last month and did not is Kiss of Deception.
Are you going to read it this month?
I will give it a try.
Did you even start it?
I got like one chapter in twice.
It looks like your bookmark's all the way at the end.
No. I got one chapter in two times.
You started reading it twice? Oh, no.
And I just like got so bored. I don't know. I will give it one last try, and if I don't like it, I will pick a new book to read. So I need a new wrapped book.
Oh, okay. Do we have a dice?
Well, how many do we have?
Whoa. Whoa. How many do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, D10s are a thing. All right, so at the beginning of the year, I wrapped up 12. 13 books. I don't know how to count. And these are the 13 of them. Minus 3. There's 10 left. I don't know what's happening to my brain, man. So those are the 10 that are left. And we couldn't find the D10, so we're gonna
make up any story.
We're gonna roll. That's the story. Is that I didn't make up a story. You see?
Shoot.
You see? But then you had to ruin it because you called me out on it. Anyway, we don't have a D10. We got a D12 right here. So I'm gonna roll a D12. If you'll just be more likely to read this one.
Or you could just cycle back around.
No, because that makes these two twice as likely to get chosen.
Okay.
We'll just make the
11
bottom.
and 12, you have to re-roll.
Yeah, that was the normal thing. But then I was gonna say, we'll just make you read this big one here.
No.
That'll be 10, 11, and 12.
No.
Just more likely to do it. We're gonna roll a 10 on the first try anyway. You ready? Damn it! It's a 7. 7, Meek.
Yeah.
So we'll start at the top. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I said hold on.
I'm holding it. It's a big floppy paperback. No.
I said hold on. You didn't help me. You literally, why did you grab that one random book? Literally the smallest book on the pile.
This is scary.
I'll open it.
What? You're doing everything today.
You take too long, man.
Okay. Foundry Side. This is a fairly beloved fantasy series. I think there's 3 books now.
Foundry Side. By whom?
Robert Jackson Bennett.
You tend to not say who the author is of things.
Let's see. Recommended by Jessica Rosen T. So, this book, Sanchia Grado is
it's Cynthia.
Cynthia?
I don't know.
No. Sanchia
Sansa
is a thief and a damn good one. And her latest target, a heavily guarded warehouse on Tiavan's docks, is nothing her unique abilities can't handle. But unbeknownst to her, she's been sent to steal an artifact of unimaginable power, an object that could revolutionize the magical technology known as scribing. The merchant houses who controlled this magic, the art of using coded commands to imbue everyday objects with sentence, have already used it to transform Tivan into a vast, remorseless capitalist machine. But if they could unlock the artifact's secrets, they will rewrite the world itself to suit their aims.
I wasn't listening at all. Does it sound good?
I don't know. I hear really good things about it, but every time I read this synopsis, I'm like, This book was sent to me a long time ago, like back in 2018. So I should probably read it at some point. Yeah, so I'll give it a shot. Are you reading anything else?
Yes.
That you're not going to share with me ahead of time?
I'm
'Cause
reading
you hate me?
Black Sand Baron by the same author that did Shadeslinger because it's book 2. The Ripple System is the series. I believe there are only 2 books so far. Kind of disappointing because I want to read the next one. Like it's like it doesn't take place during a big span, you know. It's not like over years time. It's like literal days. Like the first book takes place like within maybe a week span, 5 days, 4 days, something like that. So it's kind of nice to like read them back to back because like if you take like a year off and it's just like, wait, this just happened yesterday, but it was a year ago yesterday, you know? But yeah, so it's the second book by Kyle Kieran. And
so again, if you guys are interested, book club the 27th, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I'm almost set done with this one. I only got 6 hours left.
So this book I tried to share with you and I told you to read it.
That one? I thought you wanted me to read Black Star Renegade.
I do.
That's not Black Star Renegade.
Book 2, We Are Mayhem. So I forgot, and T graciously reminded me that we're going to be doing a buddy read of this book. This is obviously book 2. We just said it. And I'm not going to read the synopsis of this. I really liked Black Star Renegades. It definitely felt like almost like a Clone Wars like arc of Star Wars. It was very Star Wars-esque, and it was written really well. Like I really enjoyed it. I
Clone Wars animated series is what she's talking about.
Yeah. T is gonna have to remind me what happened in book 1 because it's been a couple years since I read it, but I'm pretty excited. I remember enjoying it, so I hope to read this with her this month. Are you reading anything else? I've only got one more. This
Oathbringer.
So we're in like Sanderson mode because of like his exciting announcement that happened a couple days ago, and
which if you guys didn't sign up for it, go do it. Just join the fun. You know you love Brandon Sanderson, and if you don't, you're wrong. Get out.
Which made me realize that with 3 new Cosmere books coming up, I'm not caught up with the Cosmere.
And I'm even further behind.
So I have not started Rhythm of War yet. I did finish Oathbringer last year, and I will not finish this month. I'm not even going to attempt it, but I will start it.
I just want to see the amount of pages.
And then after this book, I'm pretty sure I only have to read the comics, and then I'm caught up.
There's some beautiful art in this. 1220 something.
Yeah.
1220-ish.
I'm not going to finish it this month, but I do want to start it. I want to finish...
Who is this? Shallan?
I don't know.
Is Shallan a redhead?
I don't know. I'm bad at stuff like that.
I never know what characters look like, ever. Like, I'm just like...
I see the cover of all of these books, and I'm like, I don't know who any of those people are.
Like, Karis.
Yeah.
Do you see him as having long black hair?
No.
In the covers of the books, he has long black hair.
Anyway, so...
Like longer than yours.
And I also want to reread
like halfway
Elantris.
down his back, long black hair. Reread Elantris, but that's not actually on your list, right?
Not this month, but I do.
Okay.
I
Was
do
Elantris was his first Cosmere book, I believe, right?
I think it was his first book ever.
No. Get out.
I think it was.
Get out. Let us know in the comments if it was his first book ever. I think that's it. I'm actually, I'm doing good this month.
I know you already finished a book.
But that was. When did I finish?
I think this month.
March?
Jan, March.
Jan, March. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you guys stay tuned this long, I would like you to leave a comment, obviously. Let us know about the Brandon Sanderson thing if you guys are excited about it.
And what tier you got,
dude,
if you want to share.
He's so cool. Like he just writes books because he loves to, like, that's how he spends his time. You know how like we play video games or read books?
Yeah.
Like imagine if you were talented enough that you could just like
sit down and want to create your own world.
fun just right? When I work on D&D stuff, like I enjoy it, but I have a difficult time coming up with things. And like D&D is a completely different animal because you're not writing a story, you're writing a blueprint so the characters could write a story. And it's so difficult, and then your players always let you down. No matter how hard you try to set everything up for them, they always let you down. They never take the bait, or like they have a plan I'm going on a rant now. They have a plan to do something. They do the plan, and then as soon as the plan gets like halfway through, they completely decide this was a terrible idea. We should run away
and do something completely different.
And do just
that the DM is not prepared.
And it's
for.
like, wait, what? Why would your plan? You told me what your plan was. I set up your plan so that you guys could go on this heist and break out of this place and rob the bank. And now you're telling me that you're gonna go to the beach. I don't have a beach prepared for you. How do you expect me to just have everything prepared?
It is crazy though that he's got so many books in his mind
and
that he can just like.
That video was chef's kiss.
It really was.
I just want to kiss the chef, you know?
I'd be okay if you kissed him.
The chef?
Him.
That would be really weird. I wouldn't be okay with kissing him. Get out.
Anyway, let us know if you guys participated in that monumental Kickstarter that now is #1 ever, and what tier you guys went with. If you don't mind telling us, I would like to know.
We went with the top tier.
Bam.
We said we need all those books, and I want those boxes
and everything.
And price-wise, it wasn't that bad compared to
the book boxes that we get.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like I haven't had book boxes in a while, but
also we get the audio book, the physical book,
and
the digital book. So it's like it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
And you get stuff.
And you get stuff. And we love Brandon Sanderson, and we love all his stuff. And
yeah.
All that
anyway.
Stuff. Wait.
Yeah.
The word for them to leave in the comment.
Sword.
Like sort of?
No. Like I'm gonna stab you with a sword.
But what if I write sword into that sentence? Like I sort of like.
That's not even close to the right spelling.
But what if I just write it that way though?
Then you're weird.
Like sorta. Sword.
Are you okay? Are you on drugs?
No. Meek, you're my drugs.
Okay.
I'm not massaging you. I'm annoying you. This is supposed to be annoying. Stop enjoying it. Stop enjoying it.
Okay, it's not enjoying anymore.
Say bye, Meek.
Bye, Meek.
Bye.